So, what about when we suffer? And not if we suffer, but when we suffer. We live in a fallen world, and there will be times when we'll suffer. And a lot of times we will suffer for doing what's right. Yes, sometimes we suffer because of our own sinful choices. Sometimes we suffer because of other people's sin. And sometimes we complicate our suffering by how we respond to suffering. But there will absolutely be times when we will suffer for doing good. Paul and Silas were imprisoned for obeying God. And as this world of ours spins closer and closer to the end of the world as we know it, that kind of persecution is going to happen more and more frequently. But instead of being angry or fearful, look at the example we have here. They were ready to give an account of the hope that was in them to this pagan jailer. How about us? Are we ready to give an account for the hope that is in us? Perhaps the first question we should ask ourselves is, am I rejoicing in my suffering? Do I believe God has a purpose in it, even if I don't see it right now? Do I really believe that what James wrote in the first chapter of his epistle? He said this: Count it all joy when you encounter various trials, knowing. See, we need to know something, knowing that the testing of our faith produces endurance, and let endurance have its perfect work, so it will be complete, lacking nothing. Complete, lacking nothing. So it isn't just that God may be orchestrating this in a way that he wants to use it for good in someone else's life, but he's using it for good in our lives. We are to know that this is one of the ways that God grows us in spiritual maturity and helps us to become more like his son. So, do we believe that? Do we believe that God is growing and maturing us, not in spite of our sufferings, but because of it? And am I willing to find joy in that, just like Paul and Silas did? Well, if you'd like to know more about the Bible and what it means in your life, I hope you'll click the link at the bottom and check out some more of our videos. Thanks and God bless. Bye bye.